Hey guys, you know who it is. It's the one and only, the California Kid. Listen, I'm sitting here in Las Vegas here, visiting my good friend Eric Worre, getting ready to really dive into the 6 and 7 figure summit that absolutely, if you have made 6 or 7 figures in the industry of network marketing, you need to be here. If you don't make 6 or 7 figures, you need to get there quickly, because this little chat room session that we do, it's incredible. You definitely want to make it to Vegas. But listen, I wanted to come to you really quickly for about 5 to 10 minutes and answer a lot of questions. I've been getting a lot of inbox messages, text messages, even phone calls from many people that are not involved in network marketing, that are all very excited about the success that I've recently had here with my new company, World Global Network. I've gotten a lot of calls and messages from people that are networkers and marketers and so forth. And I've even gotten calls from top leaders in other companies. And everyone has had the same questions. Mas, can you explain to me how in the world did you get to $50,000 a week of income within your first 3 weeks? How is that happening? What's going on over there? You know, a lot of people are asking these questions because they're noticing all the different rank advancements that are all over Facebook. And so what I wanted to do, instead of just individually, responding to every message and every call and all this type of stuff, because right now we are laser focused. I have one mission, and that is to create 100 millionaires in less than 3 years. I know that some of you are watching this video and you're probably laughing and you're thinking it's a joke. Well, listen, let me put it to you this way. Watch me. Watch what I do. A lot's gonna be. What I want to do is I want to break down to you why World Global Network. Now, before I do that, I want to let you know, many of you know that I never usually talk about the company that I'm with on an open airway like this. I never. If you go back, I never talk about the company that I'm with. I never do it. But this time, guys, I'm doing it because I'm super excited about this, and it's exactly what I had been looking for. I've been in this industry for 10 years, and for the sake of time, let's just put it to you this way. I was able to be partnered and mentored directly with, at one point, the #1 income earner in the entire world of network marketing. The gentleman who taught me the business, I'm so proud to have had him as a mentor. And I don't mean one of these distant mentors. I mean, we were close. And I was one of his top students, bar none. I definitely paid attention in his class. Whenever he was talking, I was learning. Whenever he was speaking, I was writing. I'm serious. I paid attention, okay? And this gentleman that I'm referring to, he made over $100 million in the last 6.5 years as a distributor in his current company. $100 million. Now listen, I don't have a goal to make $100 million, but here's my point to you. What do you think you could learn if you were paying attention from someone that made $100 million as a distributor and you were their top student? You get my drift? I learned a lot. So let me share with you exactly what it was that I was looking for, and then I'm going to share with you why I chose World Global Network, and then lastly, I'm going to reveal to you why we're having such quick success. Number one, there were 3 things that I personally was looking for. Number one, excuse my voice, guys. I'm coming down with a cold here, so I'm sorry. Number one, the first thing I was looking for was residual income. A lot of network marketers, they get confused between leveraged income and residual passive income. Leveraged income means you're making money off of a bunch of people. You're making a little bit from a lot of people. Residual income means the income is passive and ongoing. I wanted residual income, walk-away income. Residual walk-away income, okay? That's the first thing I was looking for. A lot of network marketers, they tell you they're making 20 grand a month residual income, and you pop the hood on their income only to discover they're not making 20 grand a month residual. In fact, their residual probably is $2,000 a month, and the other $18,000 a month is coming from fast start bonuses of new people joining and purchasing product. There's a big difference, okay? So I was looking for residual income, okay? Multiple 6 figures of residual income that was my first goal. The second thing that I was looking for was something that was global. I believe today the world is no longer round, it's now flat. You can literally, thanks to technology, you're able to reach out to people all around the world now, okay? So I wanted a global play. I didn't want a company that was going global, about to go global. We're thinking about it. No, I want a company that's global, okay? Period. Number two. Number three, I wanted to make sure myself and the team members that are a part of my team, we can actually put our fingerprints and influence the direction of the company. Let me give you an example. Let's just use Amway, for example. Many of you are familiar with Amway or perhaps Mary Kay. They're both great companies. But you know what? If you were to join those companies today, and let's just say you were able to do really well, the leadership in those companies, they're already cemented. You're too late. They've already, the policies and procedures and the culture and the way things are going to be, it's already, the cement is dried. And so what I wanted, number three, is I wanted me and my people to have influence in the direction of a company. I wanted me and my group to be able to kind of set the, we should do it this way and do it that way. I wanted influence. When you have influence in a company, that's a very good position to be in. So those were the three things that I personally, my own personal agenda, if you will, that I was looking for. And I knew that if I could find residual income, a global play, and have influence in a company, then you're gonna hear what my next goal is. My next goal is to create 100 millionaires. In the previous company that I was a part of, the one where my mentor who made 100 million in 7 years, we created over 50 millionaires in that company in less than 5 years. 50. Okay, I've never seen something take off so fast. So now I want to do 100. I want to do 100 millionaires, and I really believe with what I found, we can do it. Okay. So now let me I've shared with you now, those were the three things that I was looking for. Now, let me share with you how you choose the right company, okay? Now, before I share this with you, I want to let you know you can make $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 in virtually a month in virtually any company. You can join Amway today and get to that type of income, no problem, okay? But if you're trying to get to the big money, the big success, if that is a goal of yours, I know many of you watching, that may not be a goal of yours. But for those of you that, because you keep asking me these questions, if that's a goal of yours to get to the big money, yes, you do have to make sure that you tee up the situation the right way. Write that down. You have to make sure that you tee it up the right way. I'm a professional, and I'm sharing with you how you do this. Number one, there are 5 things you should be looking for in helping you to select and choose the right company. Okay? Number 1 is leadership. Okay? Leadership. Who's the CEO? What's his background or her background? Okay? What's their vision? Okay? What's their corporate staff and the competency of their corporate staff? Okay? What's their ability to execute the vision? Are you aligned with that vision? Okay? Leadership is very important. It's extremely important. Do they have the financial wherewithal to pull off the vision? Okay? Number 1 is leadership, not products, not comp plan, leadership. You must make sure the leadership is there. Why? Because you cannot outrun or outperform bad leadership. You can't do it. Number 1 is leadership. Number 2, timing. Timing is the most critical element after leadership. There's nothing to talk about. I don't want to hear it. You don't need to message me. You don't need to call me. Timing, timing, timing. Listen to me. There is nobody in this industry of network marketing that is better than you. No, sir. No, ma'am. No one is better than you. No one. The only difference is they might have gotten involved, well before you. They might have gotten involved long before you ever got involved, and they worked hard. So many of the people that you idolize or that you look up to in this industry, oh, wow, that's such and such, and they're walking across the stage, and oh my God, all those types of feelings. Look, you should respect people and their accomplishments. You should. But I don't want you thinking, oh my gosh, it can never happen to me. Listen, write this down. Oftentimes, you don't know what you don't know about these leaders. Woo, write it down. You don't know what you don't know. So there's a story behind the story. And sometimes if you knew that, then you would go, well, then I can do it. You can do it, okay? Oftentimes it's timing. I can name literally right now over 30 different top leaders. I won't mention their names. They're friends of mine, and they're making well over 7 figures a year in this industry. But they got involved at the right time and they worked hard. Number 2 is timing. Now, when you look at timing, there are 2 things you need to look at with timing. Number 1, you need to look at your company's timing in the marketplace. I'm going to be honest with you. I was not looking for another health and wellness play. Why? That space is so congested. Let me say it again. I was not looking for another same old health and wellness play, skincare, nutrition. I just wasn't looking for that. That space is congested. Is health and wellness important? Absolutely. But do you know how many companies are involved in that space? A lot. Okay? So have I made a lot of money in that space? Yes. But I wasn't looking to be in that space any longer. That space, in my opinion, is congested. Okay? So you need to look at your company's timing in the marketplace. Is there a real demand for your company's product in the marketplace? Ooh, write that down. You got to get that. Is there a real demand for your company's product in the marketplace? Not a sellable demand. I'm not talking about you have to sell the product like what I've had to do many, many years. Okay? I'm not talking about you have to sell or really, no. I'm talking about, is there a real demand for your company's product or service? Okay? I believe if it's not, you should question that. I really do. Okay? That's the company's timing. Number 2, when it comes to timing, your timing in the company. If you're trying to get to the big money, listen, I'm not going to mention any names, but I've had friends of mine call me and they asked me to join their company and they've already got 3 million distributors in there, 2 million distributors. I said, boy, are you crazy? Are you crazy? No. Why would I do that? It's too late for what it is that I'm looking for. Now, again, remember what I said. If all you want to make is 5, 10, 15,000 a month, you can virtually get that in any company. But if you want the bigger money, yes, you do. You have to identify the right timing. So what's your timing in the company? How many distributors? How many countries? How many customers? You need to know this information, okay? Number 3, products and services do matter. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you about 4 things that a consumer cares about as it relates to products. Number 1, is your product unique? Number 2, is your product affordable? Number 3, does your product work? And number 4, do you have third-party validation to prove that your product delivers on its promise? Okay, those are the 4 things that a customer cares about. Why am I mentioning that to you? Because your residual income is not going to come from distributors. Your residual income is going to come from customers. The customer cares about those 4 things. Okay? Number 4, the compensation plan. You need to be a part of a compensation plan that is well balanced. Money at the front end for acquiring customers. Money in the middle. What does that mean? It means getting to $5,000 to $7,000 a month. How quickly can that happen? Okay? And then money at the top. If somebody wants to get to 6 figures a month and beyond. A well-balanced compensation plan you need to be a part of. And then number 5, the 5th and final thing, the system. You have to be a part of a good system. The word system stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. If you think a system is you doing a whole bunch of home meetings, that's not a system. That's a people-dependent business. Do I do home meetings? I do. But the vast majority of my group in this particular company don't, because they don't have to do them. They don't have to do home meetings in this particular company. Matter of fact, I've only done about 8 of them in just a few weeks here that I've been involved, literally, okay? And we've done literally millions of dollars of volume already. So the system, the word system stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're part of a good system, a system that duplicates. Always remember that if you don't duplicate, you won't elevate. If you don't duplicate, you won't elevate, okay? So those are the 5 things that you need to be looking for when trying to choose the right situation. Now, for those of you that are stuck in your company, I'm never going to tell you to leave your company. People always ask me, well, when should I leave a company? Well, hold on a second. You should never leave a company just because you believe you can make more money somewhere else. I don't believe you should do that. Nope. I do not believe you should leave a company just because you feel you can make more money somewhere else. Nope. I don't believe that. I know some people may disagree, but I don't believe that. I believe you should leave a company if leadership is not right or unethical. I believe if you personally, if you really believe that you can help more people accomplish their goal with XYZ company that you're looking at going to, then you should do it. If you believe you can help more people, take yourself out of it. Because the only way you're going to grow, you got to help them grow, right? Okay? So then I believe it's permissible for you to actually consider leaving a company. But never leave just because you think, oh, they pay out more money. No, you shouldn't do that, okay? No. All right, now, so I gave you the 5 things. We talked about that. Now, let's go ahead now and let's talk about World Global Network and why I chose this company. Well, it met all the 5 things. I just gave it to you. Okay, number 1, leadership on par. CEO of the company, Fabio Galdi, I love that guy. Humble guy. Last 2 years, he was ranked amongst the top 10 CEOs in the world. Okay, it says a lot. He has a huge technology background. Okay, number 1. Number 2, timing. There is a huge, gigantic demand for what our product is. We're in the wearable technology space. Wearable technology. What's so funny about wearables is I never, ever before this company would have ever wore something like this. I never wore an Apple Watch or Fitbit or whatever. But guess what? The entire world does. 123 million wearable devices were sold in 2016. According to Forbes magazine, by 2020, 411 million wearable devices will be sold by 2020. I hope you caught what I just said. 123 million sold this year. Okay? In 2020, it's going to triple and become a $34 billion per year business and surpass the smartphone. What am I saying? There's a real demand for our product in the global economy. I hope you get that. I don't care if you don't wear wearable technology or not. It doesn't matter about you. The world is in love with wearable technology, okay? So in terms of my timing in the company, guys, it just landed 4 months ago. This product just hit the entire world, 195 countries, 4 months ago. That's it. So timing, if you've ever wanted to be first, if you've ever wanted to be early at the top, you're here now, okay? You're right here. It just got to the United States 63 days ago. 63 days ago, we just got to the U.S. And if you want to know why, this is why. I mean, timing. It's a big deal. Product. Let's go to number 3, product. Product, guys, is off the chain. It's off the charts. It's the most superior wearable device in the entire world. What this does, you know, you're very familiar with Fitbit, I'm sure. Which Fitbit, if you don't know, it's a wearable device on your wrist, calculates your calories, it calculates your steps, and that's all it does. But guess what? Fitbit sold 20 million units last year, and they're worth $8 billion. This device, most superior in the game. It's like Fitbit on steroids. We call it Hilo, Health and Life Oracle. What this does is it literally tracks and monitors your calories and your steps, just like Fitbit. But in addition to that, it monitors all of your vital signs, your heart rate in real time on your cell phone, your breath rate, okay, your blood pressure, your mood, your energy levels, your sleep, your steps. It even does an EKG on your cell phone. And also, guys, at the end of second quarter next year, it will monitor your blood alcohol levels and also your glucose levels. So many people that are type 2 diabetic will no longer have to prick their finger anymore thanks to this device and much, much more that it does. In addition to that, it allows you to remotely monitor people that you love and care for, up to 20 different people. You can look on your phone and see all of their vital signs. If you're wondering why this is important, have you figured out yet that health, your health is your wealth? Health is the most important thing in life. The healthcare industry is one of the biggest industries on planet Earth, and it's one of the industries that has the most problems in it. This device is now revolutionizing the healthcare industry because now it's going from healthcare to self-care. Making people aware of what's going on with their vital signs that information is invaluable. Most of us don't even know what's going on inside of our bodies and what's happening. We have no clue. So just to be able to know what's happening with you, now that information helps you make better decisions. For example, maybe you'll push the plate away and stop eating so much. Maybe you'll now start to work out. Or maybe after looking at your vitals, you're noticing something is off. Maybe I better call the doctor. So again, this device is revolutionizing the healthcare industry as well as the home-based business industry. So the product has a real demand. And that's the reason why we've sold well over 200,000 of them in the last 75 days. Okay? So we talked about the product. Now, many people are asking me, is there residual income? Yes, there is. If there was no residual, I wouldn't be involved. There's a subscription service that people will subscribe to if they choose, and that's where your residual comes from. I'm not going to get into that on this right here, but this is what I will tell you. The subscription service will blow your mind. It is the best value proposition I have ever seen in all of network marketing. It's $60 a month, and our company pays out 20% of that to the compensation plan. Did you hear me? I said it's $60 a month. There's no product that shows up at your doorstep, and we pay 20%. That's $12 every time someone spends $60. You do the math, okay? Most companies that are out there today, you're paying $100 to $200 a month on what they call an auto ship, or maybe they've renamed it now, not called auto ship, but basically that's still what it is, okay? $100 to $200 a month. And if you look at your comp plan, they pay you somewhere between $3 to $4. $3 to $4 is what you get on that $100 that you spent. Here, $60, 20%, $12. Wow. Yeah, message me and we can talk about that one offline. It's a big deal. Okay, now that's $60 a month for the people that want to make money. But what about the customers who just buy the device? Where's the residual from that? Yes, there is a subscription service that's optional for the customer for this. Okay, and that's $12 a month. And again, we still pay out the 20%. Okay, really, once you see what you get for it, it'll blow your mind. So we covered the product. The product is solid, and it does have residual income. In fact, the residual income is my most favorite part of the entire plan. Now, let's talk about the compensation plan. The comp plan, guys, listen to me. The comp plan is the most easiest compensation plan I've ever seen in 10 years. We've taken out every single gotcha. We've eliminated every single, jumping through all these hoops and all this stuff. This is the reason why we're making so much money so quickly. The compensation plan is simple. It is a binary. That's what it is. It pays up to $600,000 a week, okay? And it has an unlimited matching bonus, which goes 10 generations deep. For those of you that understand what I just said, you know what I'm talking about. Now, let me explain how it works. It's really simple. All you do is you choose a package, whichever pack you want. We have 2 packs, okay? Number 1. Number 2, you bring 2 people, one on your left and one on your right. Once you do that one time, you're qualified for your 20% commissions for life. Let me say it again. Number 1 is you sign up. Number 2, you put one on your left, bring one on your right, so that's 2 people, and now you actually are what we call a team builder, and you get 20% for life. You only have to do it one time. There is no requalification. You do not have to do it again. You bring one left, one right, one time, and you get 20%. Simple, easy, okay? Now, step number 3, the final step of our comp plan. All you do is help these 2 people get their 2 people. Once again, step number 3, help these 2 get their 2 people, and now you get your matching bonus for life. And that is it. There's no requalification. That's it. Did you miss it? Let me do it again. Sign up, bring 2 people. One left, one right. You get your 20%. Help those 2 get their 2, and now you get your matching bonus for life. You do this one time, you never got to repeat it again, and you got your 20% and your matching bonus for life. We don't have any 30% in this leg and 40% over here. We don't have none of that. I just gave you the whole comp plan. It's stupidly simple. That's the reason why people are actually advancing in the ranks really, really quickly. Okay? Now, I will tell you, we do have a few bells and whistles that I think are really impressive. One of which I actually helped the company put together, and that is our car program. I wanted to do something very unique that had never been done before, and we did it. It started about 2 weeks ago, and that is our supercar program. If you hit the top of the plan, which I'm going to talk about in just a minute, we will purchase you your dream car of your choice. It has to be a Rolls Royce, a Ferrari, or a Lamborghini. We will buy it for you in cash and give you the pink slip. It's your car, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, what? Yes, we will buy it for you in cash and give you the pink slip. It's your car, okay? All you got to do is hit the top of the plan 4 separate weeks between now and May 15th. Very simple, in my opinion, to hit the top of the plan. I did it in 3 weeks, and I started over from scratch. I did not bring a team of people here. I started over from scratch because this was so simple. It's brand new. The world is your oyster. So you got so many people. It's just, I don't want to say easy because I did work hard, but it was simple. Because again, timing. So our car program is absolutely incredible. We've got our Dubai trip for people qualifying to go to Dubai. And now the last thing I want to talk about is this: becoming a president millionaire. I want to show you how to do what I just did. I became the fastest president millionaire in the entire company. We did it in 3 weeks. Hence the word millionaire. So you get the drift. President millionaire. You're making $50,000 a week in income. Okay. Let me share with you how to do it. 50 people who bring 10 each in a week, and you just hit the top of the plan. Let me say it again. 50 people who bring 10 people each. That's a total of 500. You just hit the top of the plan. Now, I know you're saying 50 who bring 10. Watch this. Are you familiar with Fitbit? Yes, you are. Okay? Knowing what you know today about Fitbit, if you can go back in time and you could have gotten started at the very beginning and they were going to pay you on every device sold, knowing what you know today, would you have done it? The answer is absolutely yes, right? Now, what if we could introduce you to Fitbit on steroids and we gave you the chance right now to be a part of this? Be positioned at the top. You get the picture? See, let me ask you this question. Going back to Fitbit, how many devices realistically could you have sold the very first week? Knowing what you know today about Fitbit, how many devices could you have sold the very first week? Think about it. I promise you, your answer is 10, 15, 20, 30, 40. How do I know? Because this is what everybody says. So if you just help 50 people make 10 sales each, that's 500 total. You just hit the top of this plan. It's not difficult to do. Let me say it again. 50 people, 10 sales each, 500 cumulative. You just hit the top of the plan. President millionaire. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. So listen, now you can see why we're so excited, guys. Hopefully this message answered a lot of the questions, because I just can't get back to all these messages that I'm receiving. It's just impossible. Listen, so hopefully this has answered your questions. If it didn't, you still need to message me. Feel free to do so. But with that, guys, I'm the California Kid. We are just getting started. And guys, listen, I am looking to help 100 people become a president millionaire in record time. 100 people become a president millionaire in this company. If you want to talk about that, phone me. Let's talk. Message me, okay? With that, you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye, everybody.